Hi, hello, how are you? My name is Sara, and today we're talking about some romance books, because it's February. Hi, hello, my name is Sara, and welcome to Sara's Reading Nook. If you are new here, we have a lot of fun. I chat about books with the internet, and my cat sometimes joins, although right now she is supervising from afar, where the term supervising can also mean sleeping. So she's snoozing, but you might see a tail wandering around here later on in the video. Who knows? Anything could happen. All right, so today we are talking about all the books that we want to read during February. Some of these books I have already read because it's late in the month already, and I'm showing you my TBR now. I was having some technical difficulties, but it looks like it'll be okay. It's been okay so far, so let's just run with it, you know? Now, February is a very important month. Most importantly, February is Black History Month. So my cat, Olivia, and we are excited to celebrate some wonderful Black authors this month. And our dear friend, Tara from Reading with Tara, she, along with several other booktubers, are hosting a Black Author Readathon. And now that is during the month of February. So let's find out a little bit more about what this readathon is all about. So this is an amazing readathon. The focus is to read novels written about romance by Black authors. And now there are 11 amazing hosts. Tara from Reading with Tara, Steph from Steph's Romance Book Talk, Callie from Callie's Bookshelf, Latoya from Reading by the Bayou, Brandy, there are two Brandys, Brandy from Books with Brandy Shanae, and Brandy from Brandy Jane's Bookshelf, Monique from Monique Booklist, Bree Hill from Falling for Romance, Zay from Witty Reads, India Brantley from Life is a Page Turner, and Marche from Mommy What You Reading. Now, some of the individuals that I had mentioned are booktubers, and some are exclusively on Bookstagram, but I will link everyone below. Now, one of the most awesome things about this readathon is that there are so many prompts. And what that allows us to do is not read just like one type of romance, not just exclusively like friends to lovers or enemies to lovers. There are so many different ones, like workplace romance, age gap romance, rock star romance, etc. And if you check out the various hosts, they have templates that have like bingo cards, prompt cards, currently reading, TBR, etc. And I think that it makes it so engaging. So we are very excited to incorporate this readathon into our reading month for February. So now, what are the books that I'm reading? So the first I have mentioned before in my 2021 TBR, and that is Giovanni's Room by James Baldwin. Now, this was written in the 1950s by a Black author, and just so happens to be an LGBT book. So I'm fascinated by this one. I think that it will be great. A little synopsis: set in the 1950s Paris of American expatriates, liaisons, and violence, a young man finds himself caught between desire and conventional morality. Now, I have heard that this one really is emotional and packs a punch. So that's just like the type of book that I read, you know, like it's just, I always go for the, like I'm a Scorpio. And now, like, my scientific brain is just like, that means absolutely nothing. But my non-scientific brain is like, I'm a Scorpio, so I like all the deep stuff. Do with that what you will. I don't know. But that's just what I say sometimes. I'm a Scorpio. I don't know. We're going to see how this one goes. It's supposed to be one of the greats, so I'm looking forward to it. Okay, the next book, and I'm currently reading this one right now. It is called The Wedding Date, from the series The Wedding Date, and this is book 1 by Jasmine Guillory. So this fits under the prompt for fake romance. So our main character is Alexa, and she gets stuck in an elevator with this guy named Drew. And they end up going on a fake wedding date. And then from there, you know, they might end up falling for each other. Who knows? But like Drew has some commitment stuff, so I don't know. I'm about 77% of the way done. I'm finding it enjoyable. It's, you know, romance, so it's It's not really the thing that I like to read the most, but I am enjoying it. So we'll see how I end up liking it at the end. Drew irritates me. I said it. And I think Alexa is too good for Drew. I just said it again. I actually like Carlos quite a bit more than I like Drew. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it evolves over time. Could she end up going for Carlos? That's just how romance is. Okay, so the next book is Wonder. And this is by Christina C. Jones. So now I really don't know much about this one, and I don't want to go too much in it right now, but from what I understand, it has sort of Alice in Wonderland elements and is a romance. So I'm using it for the fantasy romance prompt. Now, Nana from Let Nana recommended me Christina C. Jones in her videos. And, I'm liking her writing style. I've only done a little bit just to see if I would want to continue to read it, and I do. So I have this right now on my Kindle app, and I'm excited to let you know what I think at the end of the month. So our next book is Get a Life, Chloe Brown, The Brown Sisters, and this is by Talia Hibbert. And sorry, I don't know why the lighting just got a little strange, but it did. We just have to keep going with it. I'm sorry. I only have so much time. And I am a little bit along the way with this one, enjoying it quite a bit. I really love the writing so far. It is just clever and witty and, dare I say, spicy. So essentially in this book, Chloe Brown has a chronic illness. And so she has a bit of a dangerous potential brush with danger. So it makes her sort of evaluate her life and what she wants out of her life in the next little while. So she comes up with a get a life list. And so on that list are things like ride a motorcycle, stay out all night and get drunk. Just all of these daring things that she would never do otherwise. And so she has to find the perfect guy to help her accomplish her goals on her list. And then we meet Red. And she thinks that he is the perfect person to help her achieve her goals. So I'm just 10% of the way through. I am liking it so far. It is a Top Shelf Society club pick. So our book club is reading this book. So excited. And that live show is going to be February the 26th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time, unless that happens to change. And if it does, we will talk about that on our Instagram page and our Goodreads page. But that is our tentative schedule. That is the one that we can all be present at. Now, in terms of the Black Author Readathon, this is also being used for that as well. And the prompt is enemies to lovers. They don't really like each other all that much, so I think it fits under that category. And it just so happens that I actually really like that trope. It's pretty sassy. Now, the next book is called Everything, Everything by Nicola Yoon. So I have not read a ton of her books, but I read The Sun Is Also a Star, and I loved it so much. It was such a great book. And Nicola Yoon just is, she's just wonderful. I don't really like YA all that much, but she just puts a little something special into her books. I can't really describe it. It is just, I'm using this book for the Black Author Readathon. So this book falls into the Friends to Lovers category. Our main character, she has a chronic illness, and that prevents her from interacting with the outside world, really. She has a very severe combined immunodeficiency disease, and she explains it as basically being allergic to the world. But then one day, a moving truck arrives, and this new family moves in. And now it sounds like she may just fall for their son, Ollie, but it's a very interesting predicament. How is she going to be in a relationship with him, knowing that she has this immunodeficiency? I'm very excited about that one. And I just have a feeling, just have a prediction that I'm going to love it. Now, myself and Laura from Laura Reads Pages, we are putting on a Canada Reads read-along. So we are co-hosting. And so in that, I have 5 books that I want to read. So if you want to know what those books are, then I would check out our Canada Reads announcement video. You can check out mine, you can check out Laura's, where we talk about the 5 different books. And now I have already read one of the books, which is Two Trees Make a Forest by Jessica J. Lee. I'm looking forward to my wrap up. I mean, there are quite a lot of books that I have on here. Oh gosh, I didn't talk about the Buzzword Readathon challenge. Buzzwordathon. I'll have the proper, name here. This is something that is being put on by Books and Lala, and she basically has this challenge where every month there is a new prompt. So for the month of February, the prompt is to read as many books as possible that have a color in the title, or you could basically do it so that each month you read a book related to each prompt. So I already finished this one, and that book was All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson. I'm going to wait till the wrap up to tell you exactly what I think about it, but I will say very good, informative, and I'm very much looking forward to talking about it later on. So yeah, that is everything for my February TBR. And you'll also see how many books that I read outside of the TBR as well during my wrap up. But you know what? We try our best. Please check out the Black Author Readathon. Information is going to be below, and I also have a blog that has some more information on that. Check out all the various hosts, their bookstagrams, their YouTubes. Look out for their TBR videos, their reading vlogs, and also their live show at the end of the month. Please check out the Canada Reads read-along. We are excited about that. It's running from February to March the 8th. You can check out our video for that. And also the Buzzwordathon. So yeah, a lot of reading in February, but we're, All right, so that is everything for today. Bye!